Hi Aries, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Aries Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with an Aries. The message could be for you, so feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you want to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box, so just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way, yeah, you'll get an email notification every time my availability opens up. Also, you can follow me over on Instagram. That information is down below, all my IG handle and everything. I post more stuff on quantum physics and crazy things that I play around with, but there's been some cool stuff. If you guys want to jump over there, yeah, there's just stuff I post over there that I can't do over here, so that's why I recommend it, but you don't have to. And just keep in mind that if you do, occasionally I get scammers, so just know that all my links to all my social media are all down below in the description box. The only place that you can access my services is through my website, which is also linked down below, which means that I will never DM you for donations, personal readings, money in any form or capacity. So if that ever comes your way, please report and block. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you've supported the channel. Let's dive in. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about this. All right. Well, this is very interesting. I'm seeing here some form of attraction or connection. It's either love, romance, or this could be aligned passion. So that's why I'm gonna try to just keep it as like purpose and passion, and you could be like feeling connected to a particular person, whether it's friendship or whatever this is. It could be just there's a connection here that it's talking about. But very interestingly, there could be some air energy. There's a little bit of focus on pentacles, so it could be that there's still something growing and expanding. All right. And I'm seeing here between you and a particular person, someone could be a little bit more advanced, which also could be the bit of attraction. But okay, so look at this, right? You have the Knight and the King of Wands, which could be a person that is coming into your reality. There could be, for some of you guys, I do have to say it, like a sexual attraction here. So totally the case. There's this Five of Wands here though, which I think is competition and jealousy. I think that's coming in here. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. I think this is the connection coming together, and there's either one or more outside forces that are jealous of this. And that's why I'm saying, like, keep it on the DL. Like, it's not like you have to be ashamed and keep things secret. It's not like that type of narcissist where like they're just keeping you as a back burner person. It's kind of like that it might be wise while this thing is still in the making to not really come out about this, because it can stir up people's demons. Like, have you ever seen people that are couples out in, you know, like on social media and stuff like that? I mean, yeah, it's fine. Like, this is a couple that can stand the test of time, but there is a distorted energy here that I'm not really a fan of. I don't know what this is talking about, because it's got the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Right? So fives always represent change that's coming. There could also be something here about like these two energies are pretty unpredictable. That's kind of what I would say with fire signs in general, is that like they can make movements or take risks because they like, this can also be situations that push you in that direction. So conflict and change, like I do think there are good lessons in conflict, you know, and also this situation, whatever comes up here, it always will kind of magnify your conflict style, you know, fight, flight, fawn, What is it? Fight, flight. What is it? What is it called? Fight or flight or fawn response. So anyway, or freeze, sorry. Fight, flight, fright. Oh my gosh. Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response. Oh my gosh. So, I am getting a little bit of like a person here that could be like, this is competition and jealousy, Aries. Like, I just have to say it straight up. I feel like there's some form of communications that are happening. Eight of Wands, yes, it can be travel, but it's a lot of fast moving energies. So that's why they always relate it to technology and email or text messages, because it's information that comes across very quickly. I'm seeing here that something is coming up in this connection where there's another energy, or maybe even multiple, where there's like competition either over you or someone else that you're dealing with. And do you know what's really, that's why I was saying to kind of like not show it so much, because it's like the second that you show like something desirable, it's like everyone pounces on that. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it can pull up this human animalistic response where you like fight for something. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a lot of inspiration, it's a lot of motivation for action. So maybe that's even something here that's like motivated for change, someone here in this dynamic, because I'm seeing something here about like this has caused a lot of motivation, this connection. And I think that there's a person here that's dealing with like a really challenging situation, which is almost like blocking their transformation from fully taking place. Like there's another energy in here. The Five of Swords is gaslighting and manipulation, abuse. That's a very like painful ending. And that's why I feel as though if there's a person here that's not making progression or growth, it's because there's an energy here that's like distorting this person's reality and keeping them out of their power for their own extortion or whatever that is. That could have been this process that this person was in. So if it means like if this person isn't on the same level, that's why this could have been like a distraction or a like pulled off the path. Like there could have just been something here, but there's a lot of forward movement, a lot of focus. You know, I feel like that's a lot of what's coming in here is like motivation, hard work, and focus, because it could be ignited. Like this is what I've been seeing a lot lately, which I know this might not sound very cool. It might just sound very straightforward, nerdy molecular genetics, but it's like in human biology, like the thing that drives us the most as humans is like the potential for passing on your DNA, your genetics, like reproduction. So that's kind of seeing what I'm seeing is the drive for motivation here is like that potential. Okay. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of hard work and motivation. There also could be a lot of like conflict surrounding this person. I don't know why I'm getting it that way, but this is how I'm setting it up, okay? Okay. You and this person both could have gone through this really challenging ending. So I'm definitely not discounting at all like what you've been through or what they've been through, like who's been through it worse. I think both of you have kind of been through a ringer, but very fascinating. I love that both the 8s are coming in. This is really interesting because we have 2 5s and 2 8s coming in here. There could be a significance in that, like if you guys are into numerology at all. I am. So if there's like a life path 8 in here, for example, 8s This is just like, it's almost like enneagrams, like it's another form of archetypal explanations, like people, you know, explaining archetypal breakdowns, because it's almost like neurolinguistics, you know, the form of numbers, why there's like a vibration behind them. It's like Nikola Tesla, all this stuff. So there could be an energy over here, like, first off, fives a lot of the time are famous people. So I just have to throw that out there. But that's why there's a lot of significant change, because this person goes into different like environments, and there's a lot of transformation and change that comes with that. That's why the Ten of Swords is there, because there could have been like a pretty significant ending that was really painful. Now the eights. Let me explain the eights, okay? Bear with me for a minute here, because eights are empire builders. Okay, they go through a lot of karmic lessons, because they're not, there's like a life path 1 and a life path 8, which technically, Aries, you are a 1, you're the first sign of the zodiac, but so you're like a trailblazer. If you've got a life path 8 on top of that, which is your whole birthday added up, and then you reduce it down to one number, and that's usually your life path number, right? So there's like that whole thing. So eights usually go through the thick of things, because they're not the same type of leader as a 1. 1s are leaders, and eights are leaders. Eights build empires, but they're not the type of person that like sits on the throne. They're usually integrated with their sheep, their flock. Like, I don't know why I'm saying that, but they are usually in the process with their people. They're not really like, okay, say for example, they're not a doctor that's been through the education but never been through the illness. Do you know what I'm saying? This person has gone through the illness and has figured out how to come out on the other side. Like, that's the type of thing where they've been through the pain, they've been through the challenges, and that's why this person is meant to build an empire, because they can usually build something very powerful that connects with a lot of different humans, okay? So that's why I wanted to bring up the significance of the eights, because like some people might think or get caught up on this person not doing things perfect. Like, for example, there's a lot of controversy around, for example, Teal Swan, okay, which I have a lot of mixed feelings about her. To be honest, I wish that I could be a little bit closer to see like certain behaviors or things, because I'm like, I don't know how she would know about certain things if she hadn't gone through like eating disorders and things like that. Like, I don't understand how she can just comment on them. Like, I know she's dealt with a lot of people one-on-one, but, and she can get perceptions. I don't know. But she is a life path 8. That's why I brought her up. Who is this King of Wands case? There's definitely some kind of connection here. Let's see. And take it however it resonates. Let's see what... Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's the Ace of Cups. There's new love coming in, or some kind of emotional rebirth. Alright. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Okay, here's the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, which is very interesting with the Ace of Cups. So it could be for some of you guys that you have new love or new love options coming in, either friendships or romantic interests, but this can also be an emotional rebirth that's happening. And I get that this opening up that's happening, like it could be that your heart is starting to open up from maybe a transformation that you've gone through or someone else. There could be reconnection with the past. That's the Six of Cups. So that can totally be like you're looking back at a specific person. Maybe there was a past interaction that you had, and maybe there's like a connection that's happening here. And there's the Six of Pentacles, which is like generosity. This is equal give and take, which I love. The sixes are coming out in the center. That's why I love this. This is support. This is like harmony and balance. This is good energy. Okay, I love when the six comes in because it's very good. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, now there's a lot of choices and options, and for some reason I am getting that, like, there could be a lot of options that are being presented either on your side, Aries, or another person that you're dealing with, because I can see that with, and the Six of Wands is on the bottom. I am going to take that. You could be seeing 666. I know there's a lot of negative connotation around that, but not in numerology, okay? There's the Four of Wands. There's the fourth six. Wow. Okay, let's go from there. Okay. There's a person over here that feels rejected or left out in the cold. Just have to say that. They're all up in their emotions and their feels. But there's, look at this. Okay. So I can see what's going to happen here is like, this really does happen. I have seen this happen recently and it's really interesting. Okay. So I feel as though there's a person that could go into it, like this could happen to you, Aries. If you're going into a certain situation and you're like investing in something or you're purchasing something and you're hoping that it's going to give you a return kind of investment, or it's going to help you out in your financial progression, I'm seeing here that you might, in all of your options that you're choosing, it could be that you get pulled into kind of an illusion. Like maybe it's for example, like it's based off of materialism, like, and that can be something that pulls you into a certain environment or relationship where you kind of get pulled into someone's grandiosity and you get caught up in fantasizing or having like get pulled into an illusion with someone. I have legit seen that, and it's really trippy because for like maybe a day, I swear this has quantum tunneling with it. I swear to you. I mean, I already know, I've talked about this in psychology. There's transference. So this is all very legit. Quantum physics and psychology both have certain things that can describe energies being transferred back and forth between human interaction. So the way that you can kind of tell that you're pulling into an illusion is if you interact with a particular person and like maybe for a good 24 hours after you leave them, you're just like consumed by like a fantasy and then it kind of dissipates. It could be that like it's either that person's illusion or I don't know, like that's just the transference that I think can happen. And the Six of Swords is saying like you get away from it or you move away from the chaos, because like I love you have all the sixes. That makes me super happy. Okay, a victory could be coming in for you, the Six of Wands. I'm mainly getting that there's like something that's going to stand out for you over the next week. Okay, that could be something, it's either about home. Some of you guys, it could be about commitment, but if like, for example, if you guys are choosing between a person, like there could be a lot of options in front of you and you're like deciding. I mean, yeah, I would go into it and kind of observe the dynamic, because I think that it's going to become more and more clear. Like there's one that's going to continue to stand out to you. Okay, and it's something really positive. Let me dive into this, okay? Yeah, look at this. Okay. Because I can see here, here's the Ace of Swords. All right. There's something behind me. Okay. We have the High Priestess. There's a secret here. There's something that hasn't been revealed yet, just FYI. This could be a particular person. Okay, I have to say this, Aries. Like, for example, if there's a King of Pentacles somewhere in the mix, like you're either choosing them or that's somewhere in the competition. Because I was seeing that at the very beginning. There's this Five of Cups and the Sun card. This is so hilarious because I'm seeing here that there's a person in the mix that did something and they regret it, or they wish they could take it back. That could have been a wrong move. At first they were thinking that this could have been like, okay, the thing that would make them stand out, like above the competition, but I'm seeing it actually had an opposite effect for some reason. Like this person didn't even see this coming because I'm seeing this. This is so funny. This Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups. And the Sun card, there's something big. Oh, okay, it's just the birds, okay. But there's something here about truth is going to clear things up. I don't know, like, who is this person? There's a King of Pentacles person here in the mix. And there could be unknowns. Or there's something that you're seeing about a person. And I just have to tell you, this King of Pentacles as well, very typical of the standard meeting. Like, this could be a business owner or an entrepreneur. This is a person that, like, kind of flashy. I'm not gonna lie, the King of Pentacles, like, they look like they have money. So I'm getting here, like, for example, if there's a King of Wands in the mix, they're working on their finances. Like, they're trying to build into the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles, which is like, maybe they're working on a specific project that they think is gonna bring a lot of money and stability in. There's also another energy in here that's like kind of accomplished in that area. That's like, there's a person here that's accomplished energetically, like maybe even physical appearance, something about that. Or like, I don't know, there's two energies here, and I'm seeing this person's about to break some kind of silence, because the High Priestess can also be someone that goes quiet. The shadow side of it can be a silent treatment, but I'm not getting that. Like, there's no devil with this. This person is just kind of quiet right now because they're trying to, like, intuitively feel out situations and trying to figure out grandiose images. Do you know what I mean? Like, egos and trying to see ulterior motives. And I'm getting here, something is about to shift with this King of Pentacles. I don't know who that is, but there's another person. That's why, fascinatingly, whether you guys are male or female, there's another king in the mix. There are literally like 3 kings in here. There's a person that's left out in the cold, trying to get back in, but this person could have been like abusive or something, but they're being kind of like shut out purposefully because it was interfering in some way. That this could be you, Aries, that you are trying to distance yourself from this energy because you felt like it was abusive, and it could have done all sorts of stuff to you that we shall leave unnamed. So I'm seeing that one you've left from. There could have been a trauma bond there, and now there's at least 2 energies here that are like presenting themselves. One person here is like full of regret because they're like, they see something significant here going on. I have no idea, but I'm gonna leave it there. This is going so long. If you guys want to join me in the extended, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link. I'll see you over there. But Aries, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care.